So, what particular events led you to want to make a movie about yourself?
I suppose all I wanted to do was show to the world that even through rough times and difficulties, you can still achieve your dreams.
Bit out of response, but it's okay. According to your article, you created perhaps one of the cheapest blockbuster films of this year. How did you make that possible?
Well, Chad, I definitely say it wasn't easy. At first, I wanted to film on location. The place where I grew up, the place where I experienced all those things. But I just couldn't do that. So I settled for it, and I filmed locally, here in Arizona. And while it wasn't pretty, I made it work. I started out with an estimated $100,000 or so, and from there the budget just went down and down and down as I got more actors and simply chose to use one actor to play all my scenes, and that's how I made perhaps one of the cheapest blockbuster films of this year.
So, this question's a bit more personal. I looked into your background and noticed that you got kicked out of film school. Do you think that hurt your ability to make films in any way?
You know, for asking me such a personal question, I should probably call my lawyers and have you sued. But I'm in a good mood, so I'll let it slide. Yes, I suppose many people would think getting kicked out of film school would hurt my ability to direct, but no. Rather than say I was kicked out of film school, I'd say I dropped out. The teachers simply didn't understand my artistic view of the world. They were too shallow. God, I wish I went back to school.
So, this is where the interview gets a bit more serious. Many of your critics are worried that you may or may not be racist due to your casting. If I'm correct, you did cast an African American to play the role of a white female. Is that in any way, a bit offensive?
Racist? Okay, to be called a racist it's a bit, defaming. I'd like to say that it's not like I wanted this to be a race issue. I cast Finn for the role because I knew he could do me justice. He could play me as the person I wish I could have been. And as a director, you take artistic liberties, and that was just one of them.
So some parents are concerned that your choice of casting is going to leave a negative message on children and perhaps even fellow adults. What do you have to say about that?
If people are affected or are going to criticize my film for not being realistic or accurate, then that's on them. They're too shallow to see the true message that I'm trying to convey. That even if you have a rough start, you can make it through life. And a successful person like I am is more about the story than it is about the actors in it. I could have cast anyone, Bill Cosby, Selena Gomez, as long as they played me and perfectly depicted my story, then I would have been happy.
Okay. So now that I'm done with your questions, let's get right to the trailer for your upcoming movie, Le Directeur. Thank you.
Thank you.